Ooh. Whew. All right, what's going on, boys? We're live watching Monday Night Football. Oh, we are here. How you doing, guys? We are here watching Monday Night Football. Thanks for everybody who comes by tonight. You know, I should put that in the chat. Let's say drop all bike questions. What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Talking Vikings football, hanging out for a little bit. Little Sunday night live stream. How y'all been, man? I'm going to get the chat up on my phone real quick so I don't need to keep going by my phone. There we go. Ingus Bug, what's up? How you doing, man? Damn. So, dude, big night for the Vikes tonight, low key. I think we do need to get the Packers train going. Yeah, ask all Vikings questions down below if that's what you guys want to be talking about. Hold on, somebody's calling me really quick. Hello? Hi. What'd you say? Yeah, I did order Go Puff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, go to Huxley Gate. Yes. I have no idea. I'm not there right now, but because this is somebody else's account, I'm ordering it for them, but they just said go to Huxley Gate. Here, can I give you another phone number to call really quick? Hold on, guys. Because I really don't know where this is. If you can call if you want to call 630-750. What do you say? Yeah, the person's at Huxley Gate right now. Here, I could give you their number if you want to contact them. One sec, guys. Okay, it is 630-750-4099. Or 91. 4091 are the last four. Yes. Just ask them where they are. They're there right now. This is the person you're dropping it off to. All right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. All right, so here we go. What we got going on in the chat right now? You hope this might sound crazy to say, but I hope the Falcons don't get a lead tonight because you know how that goes. Yeah, honestly, the Falcons might try to get down early tonight. I don't know. Maybe that's maybe that's what they should do. Just get down in the fourth quarter and not. All right, so question in the chat. Vikings Super Bowl chances right now, are they above 100%? Or are they – because that's the only right answer. Listen, Jefferson, Cook, all of them. We're going to turn the season around. The underdogs. I love being the underdogs. And that's funny because a week ago I made a video saying we should tank. But, NFL changes week by week. I legitimately think the Vikings are significantly better than the Chicago Bears, and they're 3-1 and we're 1-3. But, it's just my opinion. All right, so we're watching the Chiefs-Patriots game. They just threw a nice little screen. The number 28. I don't know. Is that James White? He'll be there his whole career. Yeah, but drop all questions or comments you guys got in the chat right now. Looks like Patriots got 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Play action Hoyer. Good deflection by number 27 on the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, man. This is listen. This game is very interesting to me, the Patriots-Chiefs, because I could easily see the Patriots just keep holding the Chiefs to 3, get their timely takeaways, and then just eventually getting a little late score to keep it going. And I think that's possible. Yeah, thank you guys for everybody who's in the stream right now. I appreciate it. Sorry for not saying stuff Vikings related. Hey, don't worry about. Hey, this is all NFL right now. We don't need to talk specific Vikings. I mean, I'm always down to talk NFL. I talk enough Vikings. So hey, seriously, ask any NFL questions. I'm always down to answer those. Sorry for. All right, but how do you feel about Texans firing Bill O'Brien? I mean, about damn time. I mean, if I was a Texans fan, like I would almost like be like, I don't know, not like pissed that it like happened, but almost like why did you wait for them to lose to the holy shit? I don't know if you guys watched the Patriots Chiefs game, but that I think it was who the hell, dude? I swear to God, the Patriots just have a bunch of random white guys running routes right now, and it's very confusing. Who dropped that? Was that Edelman? All right, well, number 80, some random dude just had a pretty sick play for the Chiefs. But, yeah, how do I feel about the Texans firing Bill O'Brien? Definitely the right move. Definitely the right move for them because, I don't know, just firing Bill O'Brien is just it's just a reset in Houston, and that's definitely what they need. I mean, they're probably so sick of – yeah, go Bears. Yeah, definitely in this bug. No, fuck the Bears. We are actually a family-friendly channel, so I can't say fuck, but sorry, I had to get the control. This thing's lagging a lot. Is Dalvin the best RB in the NFL? I mean, listen, man, if I'm not being biased right now, like I think he has to be. I mean, who are you gonna put up there? Like Derrick Henry's probably up there. I mean, Saquon can't stay healthy. CMC's out right now. Definitely right now. I mean, there's no one else I would rather have than Dalvin. And even with those guys back, that's what I've always said. Like, if Dalvin's healthy and he's 100%, and you have one run in like a playoff game to like rip off a first down, 100%, I'm taking Dalvin. I mean, maybe like Derrick Henry or somebody else, but I mean, still, like, I don't know. Like, I would still take Dalvin. By the way, maybe not football related, but for all my gamers in the chat, I am re-downloading GTA right now, so that's super exciting. Yeah, GTA, I cannot wait to play that again. Yeah, but we got to restart the Patriots-Chief game. My Wi-Fi is absolutely garbage right now, considering I'm live streaming. But no, definitely Dalvin's the best running back in the NFL. I don't really think it's close, frankly, right now. I mean, who would you really put at 2? Like, Chubb, he got hurt though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think? Oh yeah. Also, did you guys see PFF? You know how they put out the rankings for the week or for like the whole season. Number 1 is Dalvin Cook, in running backs. Number 1 is Jefferson receivers, and number 2 is Thielen, and then like Drew Samia, he's ranked like players who have taken a certain amount of snaps. So right now they're saying Drew Samia is the worst offensive football player in the NFL, which is crazy to think about. All right, Bug, you got the thing is that's so great about Dalvin is he runs with so much power and speed. He can literally run over. Yeah, see, that's the thing about Dalvin. I think like people don't really get, and I think like CMC kind of gets the same attention. It's like people look at Dalvin as just like a dude who can put on the burners. But like a Dalvin will pick up like 3-4 yards at the end of each run if you watch him, especially when he's in open space. I mean, he will put his nose down and he'll put his nose straight into the linebacker's shoulder pads and he'll run him over and he'll bury him, which is honestly great to see. Yeah. Listen, maybe Elfline. Listen, I don't want to give Elfline any credit right now. All right, Andrew. I'm not going to give Elfline any credit at all. But yeah, maybe Elfline getting hurt was a bad thing. But fuck Elfline. All my homies hate Elfline. So I don't know. I mean, do you think Elfline would be doing better right now, or should they put Oli Uda or Ezra Cleveland? Listen, where the hell is Ezra Cleveland? I thought we were moving him to guard, and now Ezra Cleveland's just not in the picture. I mean, we wasted a third-round pick on him. I mean, every other rookie right now, Dantzler, Gladney, Jefferson, they're all working out. Even DJ Wonham had a sack. Might as well play Ezra. Yeah, just start Cleveland. I don't get why you can't just start. So Samia's at right guard. Who is at left guard? Why am I slipping on this name? All right, somebody in the chat right now. Who's starting at left guard? Why can I think of this? Drew Samia. So Reef, Bradbury, Samia. Who the hell? Who the hell is at left guard right now? Why am I tweaking on this? I'm not looking this up. I got to get this. Dakota Dozier. Okay. Thanks, Andrew. There you go, Andrew. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, Dakota Dozier. Yeah, he's like, why can't they just move him to right guard, put Ezra at left guard? I don't really see the problem with that. Exactly, bro. Where the fuck is Ezra Cleveland? What a waste of a second-round pick. See, I'm not going to call it a waste yet just because there's got to be a reason he's not playing. I don't know. I mean, they've always been a huge thing on continuity in the offensive line. I mean, we saw last year, like, we pretty much ripped off the same offensive line the whole year, which, I mean, I get the thought process. However, I don't know. I just don't see why you wouldn't give Ezra Cleveland a chance, especially since how bad the guards have been. Like, might as well throw him in there and might as well throw Oli Uda in there. He's 6'8" or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think the Vikings really know what they're doing at the guard position right now. I mean, listen, their thought process, if you're putting your mind of the Vikings coaching staff on probably why they're not playing Ezra, is honestly just because they want to probably build continuity on the offensive line. But really, I don't know. All right. We are huge Falcons fans tonight, Vikings Nation. We are huge Falcons fans. Devontae Adams is out. Julio's in. Ridley's in. And that Gage guy's in. Also, if you guys want to help me root for something, I'm a big Clyde Edwards-Helaire fan right now. And I kind of want him to get a touchdown. I don't need him to get a touchdown because I also have Crosby going on. Oh, by the way, for my fantasy team, it was very heartbreaking this year. Like, Burkhead's getting loose right now. But, for my fantasy team, like, I've always known, like, with my friends, like, I always have Vikings defense and Vikings kicker. I had to cut both of them last week because I was very upset with this football team. I was very upset with this defense after they gave me -9 in week 1 and really haven't done anything better than that. But that was tough. That was a very tough moment for me to cut the Vikings defense in fantasy. But we'll see, man. Our guards are a weakness. Everybody else is playing great. Garrett Bradbury, yeah. Bradbury was the top-rated PFF center of the week, which was crazy. Listen, honestly, the tackles, like, O'Neal's been fine. He hasn't had the dominant year like he had last year, where he was just like amazing. But like Reef again was awful last year, and Reef is kind of stepping up right now, which is I love to see. I love to see Reef stepping up. Dude, I realized my setup right now. I mean, I kind of am in the attic of my college house, but it really looks like an attic right now. Like how far away I am. You still got Dan Bailey, Andrew? Yeah, I don't know. I picked up Crosby because he was playing the Falcons and the Packers. I know it sucks to have a Packers player starting. However, he does put up a lot of points. And I can root for the Packers to kick field goals instead of touchdowns. So that was my thought process on getting Crosby. Dan Bailey isn't that good this year. You know what? Listen, if the Vikings take another fucking kick of like more than 50 yards this year, like why? I don't think Dan Bailey, I don't think he has the power or like the power combined with the accuracy to kick a 50-yarder this year. All right, looks like the Patriots going to settle for 3. So it looks like we're going to have a 6-3 game, which is honestly the Patriots going into this, they probably were begging for a 6-3 game with Mahomes and company. Yeah, that was a really good play. Honestly, Brian Hoyer, he's terrible. Like, he's not a good quarterback, but like I could easily see him sneaking out a victory in Kansas City. Because Belichick, if there's anybody who's gonna lock up Belichick, lock up Mahomes is Belichick. So yeah, Andrew, he is dead accurate from 50 and below. So that's why, listen, I'm not saying we move off Dan Bailey. He missed a 50-yarder. Like, obviously, I'm not saying that. But, yeah, that's a great point. He is really dead accurate from 50 and below. And, honestly, that's what I want in my kicker because, I don't know. I just feel like if you have a kicker who, like, can't hit from 50 and below, like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would – I don't know. I feel like those kicks mean more. Obviously, you would want best of both worlds. But I don't know. The thing about the Vikings – listen, I'm going to throw something at you guys. The thing about the Vikings right now that's so frustrating to me is I feel like we have a ton of just superstars. This team, just Jefferson, Thielen, Cook, Madison, Irv. Well, where the hell is Irv? That's another thing. But, like Yannick Ngakoue is having a good year. Eric Hendricks, again, I made a video about him today. He's having a great year. Harrison Smith, besides the ejection, he's had a really good year. Even Gladney and Dantzler, they had good games last week. I just feel like if this team just gets the guards and the defensive line right, they can make noise this year. And, I get, not wanting to rush it, but I don't know. Yeah, he did miss a 49-yarder. We'll just count that as a 50-yarder. What do you think our record will be this year? Our record this year. Now, nothing's given in the NFL. Every week it's going to be tough. But I do see this team. Before the year I had them at 11 wins. That's what I thought they would be. I thought they would be 11-5 team. I don't know. Right now it's 9 or 10. I do have faith in this team to win 9 or 10 games. And why I think that? I don't know. I just think this team has too much offensive firepower. And I think if Hunter comes back, I think this team could rip off 6-7 wins in a row. And it really doesn't matter who we play. I just think with the offensive firepower, with the pass rush, with the young corners, with Kendricks, with Smith, I think this team can rip it off. Which offense coordinator do you like better, Kubiak or Stefanski? They're very similar coordinators. However, okay, thank you for joining, Andrew, by the way. Appreciate the questions. Honestly, probably Kubiak, I would have to say, just because he's got more experience in the playoffs. I think Stefanski was great. I'm appreciative for everything he's done. But probably just Kubiak because I think I would trust him more in a playoff game to come up with a game plan. In San Fran, we kind of got – I don't know. We kind of got beat up a little bit, and I don't think that would happen. Would you trade or cut Barr in the offseason? I don't think anybody's going to trade for him. So I think you would have to cut him. But if he says he's willing to restructure and stay here and work for another contract, that's fine. But honestly, we got to get rid of him. If we have Michael Pierce this year, listen, if we had Pierce and Hunter, this team would just be just so much better. And I get it's just 2 D linemen, but how bad the D linemen have been, it's just I don't know. I don't know. I was dreaming about that next year, Trevor Lawrence and that D lineman. Imagine what their D line could have been. Yep. Which QB are we taking in? Man, you've been around for a while. I appreciate you. You've been supporting this channel since for a long time. I can't even remember that, but appreciate you stopping by. Of course, you're an OG, a real OG. Who's your favorite player on the Vikings? Ooh. Honestly, my favorite all-time player was Adrian Peterson, just because I grew up watching him. But right now, favorite player on the Vikings. Right now I'm in love with Justin Jefferson, obviously. I feel like we all are. But it's still probably Danielle Hunter. I love big boys. I love big D linemen, and he's like ripped. Like I just love the swagger he has. Like I think he's one of the most underrated players. It's probably him or Kendricks, honestly. I love Daniil, man. I don't know what it is. Like Daniil's my absolute guy. But yeah, probably Daniil Hunter, I would have to say. Which QB should we take in the draft? My bad, I got over that. Honestly, I don't know. Like just whoever we can get without. Like, if we could get somebody if we could trade up and get somebody and Spielman can stop hoarding picks, then yeah. But I don't know. Who's your favorite? All right, we already answered that. Who would you say is our worst D lineman? I just want to say Jaleel Johnson just to mess with him. But just the whole interior D line, just the amount of pressure we've had this year is just, it is really pathetic. I feel like Kubiak utilizes running backs and receivers at a perfect ratio. Thank you, Andrew. I was actually thinking about making a video about that. I think Kubiak, the way he works and the way he works in receivers, and listen, if you guys noticed, Dalvin hasn't been catching as many screens as he did last year. Would I like to see him pick that up? Of course. However, I do think he uses a very good ratio. Like Jefferson will get his touch here. Thielen will get his touch here. Would I want him to incorporate Irv a little more? Yeah, but Irv is on the field for a lot of snaps, which I love to see. Seems like his run blocking is really taking a huge step forward this year, which is great for a tight end. And you know what? Tight ends take a while to pop in the NFL. Tight ends kind of come out of nowhere in the NFL, and I feel like they might just be waiting on Irv. But yeah, great point, Andrew. He really does do that. Jefferson is not – he is not Laquan, and he's definitely the best receiver in this draft. Listen, man, I say this a lot about Jefferson. Like when you watch Cook run the ball, everybody in here can agree he just looks different than everybody else. The announcer on Sunday, he was like, when David Johnson ran that outside zone sweep scheme, the announcer was like, oh, if that was Dalvin Cook, he probably would have gotten 10 or 12 to that. And that's kind of how I feel about Jefferson is like he can be that special. He has unlimited potential. He's listed at 6'1", but I feel like he's 6'3". He's super long and just fast. His cuts look great. He's just a football player. And that's what I love about Jefferson the most. What grade would you give the Vikings 2017 and 18 draft classes? All right, let me think about this. So 2018 was, oh my God, Mahomes just got picked off on a sack. Oh, Mahomes just got picked off. All right, so Vikings 2017 and 2016 draft classes. 2017, 2018. I don't know. I wouldn't know enough to I would probably have to look that up. Jefferson's definitely the best. CD is the best. Rather have Trevor Lawrence or Fields? Definitely Trevor Lawrence. Just listen, I get the awe of Fields and Lance. Honestly, any of those three I would be happy to take. However, just people need to realize Trevor Lawrence is different, and he's different than everybody. And I don't know, Trevor Lawrence, if he's the highest rated recruit since Luck coming out, that's pretty. That says something. 2017, Dalvin, Pat Elflein, Jaleel Johnson, Ifedi, and Eric Wilson. I'll probably just give that a B because we did get Dalvin, but Elflein was kind of a bust. Jaleel's kind of a bust. Ifedi, I was really high on Ifedi. And Eric Wilson, he's okay. I know he's drafted late or maybe he was undrafted. I don't know, but probably a BB minus. Dalvin's great. That was a great pick. Second round, trading up for him, hell of a pick, but I don't know. Dude, Justin literally catches everything. Thank you. Hey, listen, one thing, Vikings fans. I don't know if you guys remember when Jefferson ran that corner route against the Texans and the announcers kind of pointed it out and he said Cousins needs to throw that. I want Cousins to give Jefferson more chances. I need Cousins to give Justin Jefferson more catches. I just think that will help so much. Let's see here. 2018 again. Just Brian O'Neill was the one that kind of stuck out to me. Brian O'Neill is the only big name pickup that we had. Grade for a draft this year. It's really early, but right now, if they would fucking play Ezra Cleveland, I'll probably give them a higher grade. But Gladney seems like he's going to work out. Dantzler's going to work out. And obviously, Jefferson's going to work out. DJ Wonham got a sack. I want to see James Lynch out there. But honestly, this draft class is – I mean, this draft class could go down as something special for the Vikings. And I think it's showing already. I mean, these guys are rookies getting a significant amount of snaps. Hughes is a bust. I hate saying that about Hughes, but I think it's right, man. I think that's a good point. I love Mike Hughes. I love the way I love the way he played. It's just, listen, I just don't think I don't know how he was a first rounder. Really. Yeah, Bug, probably a D+. I'll probably have to even go down there more. We should activate James Lynch. Yeah, listen, I think it's a size thing with Lynch. I think that's what everybody's saying with him. I don't know why he's not active. I mean, obviously coaches see stuff in practice that we don't as fans, but I just don't get how we're getting the thing I can't wrap my mind around with James Lynch is we're getting such little production from the interior D line and Ifedi is that why not give him a chance? Why not give him a rep? That's what I'm saying about James Lynch and DJ Wonham. All these rookies this year are playing good. So why not give the other ones a chance? That's what I don't get. Hashtag free James Lynch. Yeah, for real. What's up, ECO official? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining the live stream. Yo, what's up? What's the topic? Hey, you tell me. We're just asking questions. I got the Chiefs-Patriots game on right now. We're just kind of hanging out. What's your opinion of Garrett Bradbury? Bradbury had a number 1 rated PFF center out of last week. The thing about Bradbury, I made this video earlier on in the year, is if Bradbury is going to be successful in the NFL, it comes with consistency. And especially from an offensive lineman, I mean, I feel like some games, Bradbury is just moving guys. He's getting out. He's so athletic. I love watching Bradbury. But then again, some games, I'm like, Bradbury looks like Elfline, and that sucks. But, I mean, he has games like he did against the Texans where he was just moving dudes and getting out in space, and I love to see that out of him. Let's see. What round was Dantzler selected in? What was he, second? Was he our second round pick, second or third? Would you rather extend Harris or yet? Listen, Vikings fans, when you come to the realization, I think Anthony Harris may have been a one-year wonder. I think he may have been a one-year wonder last year, and that was off interceptions, which is very opportunity-based. The quarterback's got to give it to you. But, I mean, I was watching the All-22 of Harris and just watching the way he would leave these corners, just out in just open space. I don't know. Harris has had a rough year. Yeah, Yannick for sure. Yeah, definitely. Like you said, Andrew, Yannick Hunter duo, they have, we need to see that happen. We need to see that. I got to see both them coming off the edge. He was selected in the 3rd round. Yeah, Dantzler was 3rd round. What do you think should be the top priority in the draft next year? Listen, top priority in draft, if you're just going based off position, it's got to be offensive guard or interior offensive lineman to stock up on them. But, I mean, if we're going, listen, if any of those 3 quarterbacks are there, Fields, Lawrence, or Trey Lance, and if the Vikings don't take them or don't have a chance to go take them, I think it would be a failed draft because – I mean, listen, we're watching the Kansas City Chiefs play right now. They had Alex Smith. They made the Super Bowl. They traded up to go get Pat Mahomes, and now they won a Super Bowl. So maybe that's what the Vikings need to do. I draft a receiver around 3 or 4. Oh, thoughts on Gladney so far. Gladney, one of my favorite Vikings right now. I get he'll give up a big play here and there. Gladney, though, fantastic. He plays aggressive. He's playing hard. That's all I want out of a rookie. He looks great. God, the Patriots really got the Chiefs in just a muddy game right now. This is exactly what the Patriots wanted. Thank you guys so much for being so active in the chat. I really appreciate it. Do you think we fire Zimmer? The Vikings are tough. I go receiver around 3 or 4. Yeah, definitely. I actually agree with that because Tajay Sharp's a bust. BC is just non-existent. And I'd be down to go receiver around 3 or 4. Give him a chance. However, I do want to see KJ Osborne. We need a shout out to KJ Osborne right now. Free KJ Osborne. He needs more reps on offense. If I see Chad Beebe on offense over him one more fucking time, I'm going to lose it. Yeah, safety also has to be another. Safety's huge in this offseason or free agency. Who do you, ECO, who do you think we need to grab in free agency next year? Honestly, a safety. I think a safety would be perfect for this team. I don't know why we don't go sign Earl Thomas. I get that would be very chaotic, but maybe not this year. But if Anthony Harris walks, we let him walk, sign somebody else. If we fire Zimmer, who do you want us to hire? Hey, the dude who's offense coordinator for the Chiefs right now, the running back, whatever his name is. And Kirk needs a true speed burner. Do you agree? I do agree with that statement. I mean, I think Diggs was kind of that guy for him, and he kind of lost that. And Kirk really likes to rip it and go. I do think he's adjusting to this new offense, which is good. Eric Bieniemy. Yeah, definitely him. That's who I would go with if the Vikings do get a new coach, because I think he would really help just Jefferson, Cook, Kirk, or whoever we draft. Gladney is improving. Dancer is playing really well. I think that can be the face of the defense in a couple of years. I completely agree. I think the secondary could really be like almost like a focal point, because if we, depending on how long Smith lasts, I'm just hoping Smith just gets one more prime year of his career with these young corners stepping up. I think we should cut Shamar Stephen this off. He's just, I mean, really, I don't know why Stephen's even on any NFL team. Audrey Robinson was a good player for us. That is true. Pats are getting ripped. Nick Diaz, Pats are getting ripped off. I haven't really been paying too much attention. Are they actually right now? That's very annoying, because listen, I'm a huge Belichick fan. I'm not really a big Brady guy, but I respect the hell out of Belichick. So, I mean, I'm a huge Belichick guy, and I need Clyde Edwards-Helaire for my fantasy team to get some points. Thank you guys for everybody who's stopping by the way. I'm pretty much responding to everybody in the chat. So any questions, Vikings, NFL, anything. We're just here to talk, and I do plan on being live more. I kind of like going live and just having this connection with you guys. O-line. Nick, I mean, dude, could you imagine how good this offense would be if we had an O-line? Okay, could we just, imagine we just swapped O-lines with the Titans? Like, in some hypothetical world, we just swapped O-lines with the Texans. We would be legit. Like, this team would be legit. Oh, is the connection messing up right now? How's the connection in the chat? Is it going in and out, or what do we got going on right now? What's the score for the game, and is Patrick Mahomes? The connection's not good. Thanks. Appreciate it. What's the score for the game? It's 6-3 Chiefs. And Mahomes, I don't know his stats right now. But the connection's fine. Appreciate it. Thank you. I thought because I got a notification on my screen that the connection was going in and out, so I was just wondering. Yeah, we'd be at least 3-0. That's a fact, Nick. I mean, this O-line. Well, I don't know about 3-0, but because I just think the defense. I don't think if we had. Oh, it is good. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I was tweaking about the connection. That's on me, guys. I'm always in between keeping Zimmer and firing him. What are your thoughts? Questions from Andrew K. Listen, I've always been a Zimmer supporter. Like, through thick and thin, I'll support Zimmer no matter what. I love his personality. He's just a football guy. I love football guys. However, what is Zimmer's ceiling? That's really the question that we need to find, the answer we need to find in that question. What's his ceiling? Because if his ceiling is just like win a couple playoff games, he'll never get to that Super Bowl, then I don't know. But I think Spielman and Zimmer, they're going to be here for a while. I think the firing talks are unrealistic and just started by fans, which is also my fault. I mean, I want Zimmer fired sometimes. And, yeah, listen, that's the thing. Like, Zimmer hasn't – hey, do you see us extending Brian O'Neill in the offseason? And John Manalo put Oli Uda in. Yeah, I've been calling for Oli Uda for a while. How much cap space do we have next year? I'm not sure. Probably not a lot. I think we get screwed with the cap next year with how many people we've signed. But I do see us extending Brian O'Neill. I think we have to. If they don't, I think this fan base will absolutely go off. Uda could fit at guard. That's what I'm saying. However, I don't know if Uda, he's a big boy. I don't know if he can move, and with the scheme Kubiak likes to run, it could cause problems. And my phone is about to die right now. Hold on. I have a shitty little Apple charger. What has Zimmer done? He has not achieved everything. And move Zimmer defensive coordinator and get a new head coach that doesn't give. Hey, Bug, listen, isn't that the fucking dream, huh? To move Zimmer, the coordinator, like I would absolutely love that. Get Zimmer the hell out of here. Yeah, Zimmer hasn't really accomplished much, which is sad. I mean, he made one FC championship game off of fluke. He's won a couple division titles, but I don't know. I just feel like these Vikings teams are very, very talented, and they haven't produced like that. I think we should go for an offensive coach too. I mean, you look around the NFL, they're all offensive coaches. Patriots about to take the lead before half. They are moving the ball right now. They're on the 15-yard line. Look at Brian Hoyer. Look at Belichick doing a number on Mahomes right now. That's why I love him. Having good coach. Nano Joe, trade Rudolph and Harris to the Bucks for Winfield. Yeah, man. That would be nice. I mean, Rudy's making like what, $10 million a year for doing absolutely nothing, and Harris is on franchise tag and he's awful. So yeah, that'd be pretty nice. If you were the GM for the Vikings, would you pick Lawrence or Trey Lance? Listen, obviously I'd be fine with either, but obviously Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I feel like if you guys go like look up just like what real scouts say about him, he's like the highest rated recruit since Luck. And I think Lawrence, I'm not saying he would guarantee us a Super Bowl, but like that's how confident I am. Like if he played here for 15 years, I bet you we would get at least one or two. With this whole system and the talent and everything, if we just got that franchise guy, I think it would be deadly. But if we got Trey Lance, I mean, I think he has a possibility to win one too. I think there's 3 stud quarterbacks in this draft. Yeah, who's gonna be our safety then? Winfield. If we put Winfield, if we do go with that trade. Bucks signed OJ Howard out for the year. Ooh, should I pick up Gronk in fantasy? Even though he's probably already on the team, is Gronk going to be a fantasy player for this year? When do you see Tom Brady retiring? Do you think he'll win a Super Bowl in Tampa? Listen, I think Brady – listen, if Tampa Bay wins it, I know Brady has said this. He wants to play till 45. But if Brady gets 7 this year, hypothetically, if Brady gets 7, he's done. I believe that. Are you going to watch Packers-Falcons tonight? Of course. We are big Falcons fans tonight. We'll be live for that for sure. I don't know if we might take a break soon and then go live again later, but we will definitely be live for Packers-Falcons. I love watching division games. Yeah, let's go Falcons, Andrew, 100%. Go Falcons, man. No, don't worry, Bug. Winfield, I'm pretty sure Winfield's a very versatile player. The Monday Night Football broadcast crew, listen, it's not bad. I mean, anytime I hear Booger, I kind of start laughing. But, I mean, I like it. Are there any football YouTubers you watch? That Tom Grassi guy, I watch him. He's kind of what I want to base my channel off of, and I really like what he does. I really respect his football opinions. I know there's that one guy, Purple for the Win. I'm not the biggest fan of his. However, he's a Vikings fan. I'll obviously support him. I really like that Realistic Randy guy, though, way more. He's probably my favorite Vikings YouTuber. But, I mean, definitely Tom Grassi and Realistic Randy are 2 guys I love watching. Purple for the Win, I just don't really – I don't know. I feel like he's almost like too much of a homer, and I don't think I don't know. Like, obviously, I love him that he's a homer, but – I mean, he is a ton of fun to watch. I mean, he grinds his ass off, makes a ton of Vikings content. Of course, I love it, but just personally, like my personality, he was fantastic, man. Yeah, he does do a lot of clickbait stuff. I agree with that, probably. But I mean, he's great. He's a Vikings fan. He puts out a lot of content for the fans, which I like, and yeah, but I just like, I don't know. I've always been a fan of Realistic Randy. But it was funny when I started making these videos, I really had no idea who those guys were. I didn't even know there was like a audience for Vikings videos. It was funny how I started my channel. I started my channel, my dad. So I was at college. I'm a junior in college right now. My dad, he like I would call him every day and just talk about Vikings. You know what I mean? Like every day we would talk about Vikings, and he would just like, why don't you like do a podcast or something? And I was just like, podcast, I don't really think people are getting at it. And then I was like, why don't I just start making videos on YouTube, like talking Vikings football? And it's kind of grown into this, and I appreciate everybody who is subbed to the channel and joined the live streams. I love it. Do you know TPS is at all? I've heard of him. I don't know if I've never really watched him. I know one of my buddies may like know him personally because he was saying maybe I have a weird backstory on that. Second favorite football team is probably the Bengals. And listen, this will answer your other question. I go to college at Xavier University. It's right by Cincinnati. They're a Big East team, and yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun. But do you live in Minnesota? No, I was actually born in Minnesota, and then my dad he moved to Chicago, right around the city for work. So I did grow up in Chicago, which was tough. Being a Vikings fan in Chicago, me and my friends go at it. I mean, my friend group since beginning of high school, they're all huge Bears fans. So me and them go at it. Do you think Jets go 0-16 or 1-15? 0-16. They have completely given up on Adam Gase. Unless they fire him and they get a new coach they want to play for. How do you think Tua will do in the NFL? Honestly, good. And this will answer your other question, too. Thoughts on Joe? I think Tua will do good. I think all these young quarterbacks, they just get so many reps before they hit the NFL that I don't know. They're definitely game ready. What year of college are you in? I am a junior in college. My 21st birthday is actually in 2 Fridays from now. So that is very exciting. Joe Burrow would be significantly better if he actually had an O-line. Yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, Burrow, man. Burrow looks good. And Herbert honestly looks good. I like both of them. Yeah, they're great. I don't know. What do you guys think? So, listen, with all these young quarterbacks that are doing really successful right now, you got a ton of young guys. And do you guys think the Vikings, if they take one, do you think they'll be as successful? Thoughts on Brown's season so far? I don't really know. Favorite college sports team? Obviously Xavier for basketball. They're a Big East team, but I've always been a fan of Oklahoma State football. My grandpa was the doctor there for a while. Been a Vikings fan all my life. Just kind of born into it. All right, guys, we are gonna stop the live stream for about like 30 minutes, probably. I'm gonna pick this back up for the Packers game. Appreciate everybody who came out right now. Hope to see you guys all back for the Packers game. We'll just talk about it, watch the game together. I've got a couple buddies coming over too, so we'll all talk about it. But anyway, seriously, appreciate everybody who came out. This was a ton of fun. Thanks for all the questions. I love just interacting with the chat. Go Falcons. And if you guys want to come back, we'll live stream later. Listen, I'll see you guys soon. I appreciate, seriously, everybody who came out. Like, it's honestly been awesome. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.